Yo, hello everyone. Testing 212. Hey. Boom. Alright. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. This is the first episode of a segment that I'm doing on the Jeremiah Vegan channel called Venting Sessions. So essentially what that is just me being able to produce content for you all naturally. Okay. I told myself that I was going to be consistent with this content. And in doing so, what I'm going to do is, instead of researching keywords and finding out what ranks on YouTube and all of this other stuff, I figured since this is a entrepreneur related channel that I just talk about what I'm going through. All right. And just let value come from it naturally. So you guys get what you get out of it naturally. I'm still going to do the educational videos and stuff like that, but I'm going to just be talking for the most part, almost like a podcast. I might make a podcast, but it's really time consuming. So I don't think I'm going to do one yet, but I'm just going to talk naturally. Okay. So what did I do today? So if you guys aren't familiar with who I am, my name is Jay. You call me Jay or Jeremiah, but Jay preferably. I run a digital marketing agency called Jeremiah Vegan. Jeremiah Vegan is a digital marketing agency that specializes in generating leads for loan brokers, marketing agencies, and B2B based companies, essentially. And I am still working. I still have like a regular 9 to 5. And what I'm doing is I have two 9 to 5s. And what I'm doing is so I'm generating leads and generating revenue for the company. And then what I'm doing is I'm not using any of the funds that we get from the revenue or that we get from the company. So I'm not using any revenue at all for a bunch of reasons. One of the reasons is I'm an ethical person. So when it comes to, a lot of times I just want to make sure that, I cover all my tracks right now when it comes to refunds and stuff like that. So we have this campaign, this marketing thing where if you do business with us and we don't give you a certain amount of results in a certain period of time, we give you your money back. So I just, I'm just kind of paranoid, and it's still fairly new to me. As far as this kind of agency of actually generating revenue, because it took me years to generate my first dollar, and I'm still getting the hang of it a year later. So now I'm just like, you know what? Let's go about this route. I don't like working for other people, but I'm more comfortable with working for other people when I'm making progress towards something that people actually benefit from. So what happens is I have my team set up, and we're going to talk about automating your business. I do that a lot. I'm working on an article that I'm going to post on LinkedIn, and I'm going to do a video about it on how you can actually scale up and market your business and automate the process. So while I'm working, I'm still managing my business a lot. Hold on. I got something. Somebody just messaged me on Facebook. All right. Sorry. All right. So I'm still working a lot. Like how many hours? I think I may put in 20 hours still on my business. Like I work on my business while I'm at work, because the kind of job that I have, the type of jobs that I have allows me to be a little bit more flexible when it's slow. So hold on one second, guys. Let me stop this real quick. I keep getting messages on Facebook, and I don't know if you guys can see them or not. So I'm trying to fix it. All right. So anyways, so I'm working a lot, and I'm at the point where I'm pretty much squeezing in my business. I'm making it work where I'm working and then I'm working at the same time. So I'm working on my business while I'm at work doing my break and all this other stuff. I have an assistant that does a lot of stuff for me. And she calls me and I answer it no matter where I'm at, because I know it's about business when she calls me. So when she calls me, we can talk. We have meetings every day at 9 o'clock. So shout out to my assistant Lakeisha. She helps me out tremendously with a lot of things. And yeah, she's great. Met her through Fiverr, and she knows how to do a lot. She does the cold calling for me. She emails. She does everything plus more. So very thankful for her. So she makes it a lot easier for me. And this is going back to the importance of actually automating your business, man. I'm very relieved and I feel very grateful that I'm able to understand the importance of it now, like automating the business. Whenever you are just starting, a lot of times people may say, well, I can't afford a employee. I can't afford nobody to work for me right now. And I don't believe in that. I think most people can afford somebody, depending on, for the most part, you can afford someone to work for you, depending on how you set it up. So if you don't have a big budget, let's say $100, you got $100 to your name, somebody can work for you. There's so much technology out there where everything becomes easier. So what you can do, and I'm going to make a video about this, is that you can basically delegate tasks that you need to be done based on your budget. So if you got $100 and you need an hour's or 2 hours worth of work done, you can go on a site like Fiverr, hire a freelancer to do those certain tasks, so you won't have to. Or maybe they can do a task that they know how to do that you don't know how to do. And you can just hire them to delegate certain tasks to, right? So I'll give you an example. So I had a freelancer, and I hired her. I needed some cold calls done. So she had a gig set up, and if you're not familiar with Fiverr has these things that are called gigs, which essentially is they call jobs gigs, referred to as gigs on Fiverr for freelancers and sellers like that. So you can buy a gig, which means you can buy you can basically pay for a task for them to do, and each task comes with a specific amount of services based on what the freelancer wants to offer. So it's really up to the freelancer as far as what they want to offer and what they want to do the services for. So you get different prices on there all the time when it comes to certain things, and it allows you to read your reviews and stuff like that, right? So I went on there and I seen that she made 100 calls for $50. That's a great deal. So if you're in a B2B niche, you have a list full of people that you have a list full of leads. You don't have time to call them. You can hire someone to do it for you with experience. You can look at their reviews. One thing that you can do is you can ask them when was the last time they canceled on a client. That's something that people don't think about, because there's loopholes around certain things when it comes to people doing a good job, because a lot of these freelancer based sites, they really value good workers. So if someone is doing a bad job, or they think they're going to do a bad job, a lot of times they may cancel so they can keep their rating, so you won't have opportunity to rate them. So just keep that in mind when it comes to hiring certain people on Fiverr and stuff like that. I feel like I'm educated when I'm supposed to be venting, but it's natural, so I apologize. So anyways, I've been working on that. Okay, I've been working on that. I'm just hiring people. We just got a CRM. I got my assistant. I have a partner that does all of the lead generation for me, and I got a couple of people on. He has a couple of people on his team that does like all of the outsource, all of the freelance work for people on LinkedIn. So whenever I get a client, I forward it onto my team, and they take care of the rest on the back end, and I just kind of oversee the project. So that's been an interesting journey. Got to do a better job of targeting the right people and coming up with a really bomb script. So we're still going over certain scripts that works. Actually, I just remind myself I got to go email him again to target some, to make to generate some more leads in a better way. So that's something that I have to work on. So yeah, that's some okay. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to do that soon, right after this video. What else did I do today? So today I spoke with my assistant, and we talked about a new tool as far as management software where we can manage our team, because one thing I'm really big on right now is just aggressively hiring people and developing a team to the point where I don't even have to hire anyone. I don't even want to hire anyone. I can tell somebody to hire, like, hey, interview this person, or let's try to get these spots filled and hire them on, because I don't even want to do that. I want to be at the point where I can be done. I can be gone for a month, and the company will be able to run on its own. So that's kind of where my focus is right now, and I believe anybody who's in the beginning stages can do this. If you want to generate leads, you can hire a team. That's the first thing that I always recommend people do, is when they're in the beginning stage, hire someone that can generate you money. That can generate leads for you. Having a virtual assistant is good. It's awesome. But if you're not able to fund it and money is tight for whatever reason, and you don't have nobody generating leads for yourself, and you don't got an influx of business coming in, you need to hire somebody that's a digital marketer or agency that's able to generate revenue for your business. All right. We just got someone on our team sending out cold emails and stuff like that. And we just got this whole campaign set up. So we're actually creating a machine to have this thing going. Within 6 months, we'll be all right. And we're using that income, and then, going to look into doing some courses and stuff for you guys eventually down the line. Once we feel like we have a product that you can benefit from. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. This is enough of the venting sessions for today. I'm going to go ahead and just end it here. Make sure that you subscribe to Jeremiah Vegan. Hit that notification bell once you hit that red button. When you hit that red button, you're going to see like this little gray bell. Click on that bell. Every time I do a video, you'll get notified, okay? So you want to make sure that you do that, because I just want your attention. To be honest with you, I just need your attention, and I love you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you in the next video.